you get a picture? Hey everybody, so we're doing a little bit of a local pick today. So only about 20 minutes away from here, my cousin hit me up. His neighbor has like a Fox body Mustang and a bunch of early 70s Saabs and a Cuda and some other stuff. So even though we're not really buying too much right now, this one's so local, we're gonna go check it out, see what's there. I like the Mustang convertible. It's really not our forte. It's not old. It's, you know, it's old, but it's not our vintage. But I love this car. So it's a Fox body convertible. The Saabs are unfortunately very low value. We thought they might have some value, but it seems like they're really low desirability wise. They're early 70s Saab Sonnet 3s. Should be powered by like little Ford 4-cylinders. They're sporty looking. I think they're kind of ugly, but apparently there's a following for them. It's just not doing real hot right now. So probably, I don't know what we'll do with those cars. Maybe we'll help them sell them or something like that, but not a lot of value there. And then there's a Cuda there, or a Challenger. It's a 72 Mopar, so we'll take a look at that. But it's so close, and it's across the street from my cousins, and we're not doing a whole lot. We're just getting cleaned up today, so we're gonna go check it out and come see what we got. Maybe you guys would be interested in some of it. Okay, so this is what we're doing. That's my cousin Ryan over there. Just got here. We're gonna go check in with this gentleman, make sure he's okay with the cameras, and we'll get after it too. We got it. So is that a Sonnet
outside?
Sonnet 2 or 3?
It's Sonnet 3.
Okay. And what motor is in that one?
It's got the V4.
It was a Ford motor, right?
Ford industrial engine.
Okay, and you got titles for these?
Yes.
Okay. What kind of money are you looking at on the Saabs? Like
for everything. For everything, I'm looking maybe or so.
Okay. Yeah. And you don't know about the Mustang?
Yeah, I'm not sure what he wants for that.
Okay.
I could text him.
Yeah. You know anything about the Mustang?
Got a 5-liter engine in it and convertible, obviously.
Right. Weird 210. It's got a pretty decent amount of rust in it. How about what is that, a Challenger, like a 72 or so?
Yeah, he wants to keep that for retirement project.
Okay. How about the motorcycles?
I already sold them. The guy's going to pick them up Saturday.
Okay. So it looks like we got 2 complete cars and 1 parts car.
Well, 3 complete.
3 complete. Yeah, it's in here. 2 complete, 1 outside.
2 complete and 1 parts.
Oh, this one here's got pretty rough floors. Which one's the best, do you think? Probably the yellow one?
The yellow one. It's got 35,000 miles.
Okay.
Like I said, everything's been sitting 35 years.
Okay.
Even though it's undercover, it's probably, you know, the moisture in the air gets to everything.
Yeah, this one here looks like it needs floors. That one
Yeah.
doesn't look too bad. And then you got an extra, like, front end there. Is that the front end? I guess that front end's for that car, not off of that car.
Well, this was off that black one outside.
Okay.
Someone ran a stop sign and smashed into the, actually, they ran in front of me, side street.
Okay.
And I couldn't stop. I hit him with the right front. If it had been 5 more feet, he would have cleared me. So mainly that's what the parts car was for the new hood, for the black one.
Were you in the Saab club?
Yeah.
Okay.
First the Western Pennsylvania Saab Club. had one when I first moved up in the 1980s.
Yeah, I think it's that guy in Zealand, Opal. I forget what his name
Andy
is.
Bittenbinder.
Maybe. My buddy Paul knows his name. There's a guy up in Zealand that has like a Saab junkyard parts business. Gotta watch. We're having like the year of the yellow jackets everywhere. Interior's out of this one. Floors are in it.
Yeah, I've got the seats for it, I think. The seats in there on that one?
No, seats aren't in it
I got
now.
them in the garage here.
Okay.
Reupholster them. They're sitting over there in plastic bags.
Okay. Looks like you got a motorcycle up under there too, huh?
Yeah, I'm trying to drag it out of there. That's what the guy's picking up Saturday.
Okay.
He's already sold them.
Any other cars for sale besides the Saabs?
No.
Okay. How long have you had the Challenger?
He had it. It's my son's car again.
Okay.
He's had it since...
Yeah, they're coming around those early 70s.
90s.
These early 70s cars, I'm seeing people do more and more with them. That's just a 318 car?
He put a 440 in.
Okay.
From the Chrysler Imperial. The green one's a 72.
Okay.
And the yellow one and the black one are 73.
Okay.
Green one has about 76 or 72,000 miles, and the black one either 76 or 72. I forget which one is which.
Okay. Do any of them run?
No, they haven't run in 30-some years.
Did they run when you put them in?
Yeah.
Okay. How do you pop the hood on one of these things?
This one looks like it's lifted up a little bit.
Yeah, look at that cute little thing. And that's a tiny little motor.
Yeah, it's easy to work on.
Yeah. They always got oil in them. This hardly means anything.
Anything on it?
Yeah, but it's milky.
Yeah.
And so I can't imagine these went very fast, huh? They look like they go fast, but that is a little itty bitty motor.
They had like 60-some horsepower or something, I forget.
Yeah, that is a really cute little motor.
Not going to win any races with them.
No.
But they do pretty good on like autocross courses.
Okay.
That's where handling counts. They're great into snow. All the weight's in the front.
Yeah.
Front wheel drive.
It's weird 5-lug wheels on this little thing. I think this would be a 4-lug
Animal
car.
footprints on the... I try to keep the animals out. They just dig under the...
So you said this thing's front-wheel drive?
It's what? Front wheel drive, yeah.
Yeah, look at that. The motor's in there forwards and it's got a transaxle right behind it.
Mm-hmm.
So most front-wheel drives the motor sideways. This is basically a rear-wheel drive setup, but what would be the rear differentials right there, a little transaxle. That's neat. Yeah, it would be good in the snow.
In 73, they added the gigantic bumpers on it. From 72, had the neat little rubber bumpers.
Yeah. Yeah, these are really out of our wheelhouse. Paul is my foreign car buddy. He's my grandfather's best friend. He's really into foreign cars. So. He likes the Fiats and I had a BMW Isetta. He's really good with those. What's that?
Those little cats you found it.
Oh yeah. I thought you said there's a cat in it. I'm like, what? Oh, here's Paul.
There is probably some animal living under there, though. They dig underneath the shed.
So these are what, all fiberglass with a steel subfloor?
Right.
Okay. Yeah, this car ain't bad here. This is the complete one.
You see the mice got in there.
Yeah, you can smell it. Kind of, I don't know, like what they have in them 3-wheeler bikes or something like that.
I think some people have put like a V6 Capri engine on.
What's up, Paul?
He's a $7 million bull rider.
Ken, this is my buddy Paul.
Hi, I'm from Allison Park.
So we got that one there. 2 more, or 2.5 more inside.
I got the seats inside the garage here. I was going to reupholster them.
It's tough to get that car out of here. They're 4-strokes, right?
Yeah.
V4s.
The earlier ones had a 2-stroke.
Yeah.
Cylinder.
This is your style here, ain't it?
Oh yeah,
Well, Taco.
He sold the bikes already, but that reminded me of you when I saw that.
Oh yeah, you and your snapper go everywhere.
Yeah. So this one's got rust in the floors, but otherwise it's pretty complete. I didn't know the motors in these were that small.
Yeah, it's pretty nice that the V4 is only like
Yeah.
13 inches long or something like that.
This one's the nicest one. This car's totally complete. Doesn't look like the floors are out of it. The interior's nice.
That one had 35,000 miles and the other two are in the 70s. The animals keep digging the stone out from under it, and it's
Okay.
leaning against that post right now. So
They undermined it.
hopefully it hasn't damaged anything too much. It's going to be hard to get this one out of here.
Yeah. Does this Challenger run?
Yeah, it runs. The brake froze up on it, the front caliper. So I tried to pull it out again, and it was locked up so hard it just dug a hole behind.
Okay.
Oh, just dug itself into the gravel.
Oh yeah. Yeah, wow, they really are digging pretty good over here.
There's another one behind it.
Yeah, if we did something with this, I'd probably just bring a skid loader and just do all of this with a machine. Driveway's tight, you'd be doing them one at a time. It's a shame they weren't shorter. If they were Isettas or something, we could get 3 of them on one of my tilt decks.
Have you had anyone responding? I know you had an ad in the Saab Club.
Yeah, a guy from Sweden came over.
Really? Came over?
Yeah, he does a regularly couple visits every year. And he wanted the motorcycles and the Saab, one package deal. He kind of lowballed the number. He's trying to make it, because he has to ship it all the way back to Sweden, and
Yeah.
that's costly, so.
Yeah, they only held back, I think in 72, only 250 of these stayed in Sweden, and the rest of them went over to the States. So from what I was reading online, it seems like when they're bought here, they go back over for parts or to enjoy or whatever. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't know the market on these super great. It seems like they're a little soft at the moment. This one's the best one. You know, that one, I don't know. Do they make any parts for these, like floor pan wise or anything? Can you buy pans?
I have no idea.
Probably
No,
not.
it's all used things.
Yeah.
You can-
No, that used parts car, I mean, it's probably got a pretty good pan in it.
Maybe. To try and get over there.
That's too tight there.
I can't tell. There's like a big rubber mat laying on it.
Yeah.
So is there wheels on this thing? Not in the front, right? In the rear, maybe?
I sold the engine.
Up high enough.
I sold the engine and transmission from it. Got my money back on the price of the parts car.
Uh-huh. What's that, another front clip laying here?
That's the black car outside. Someone pulled out in front of me, smashed up the fiberglass hood. So that's why I got the parts car for the hood mainly. Because this one got hit in the back.
Yeah.
And it was totaled out from the back hit. So I got the good front clip and put it on the black car. Well, it was all purple and I painted it all black.
Did you list that stuff on Facebook or something?
No, just the one ad in the Saab newsletter. The guy that came over Sunday, he used to work on my son's car. You know, he runs Performance Plus
Okay.
on Babcock, and so he's the one that showed the interest in it.
Okay. I thought it might be the guy that used to work for me. He's real into buying motorcycles and snowmobiles and stuff like that. He works down on Babcock now, but he doesn't own Performance Plus. I think he's working at Cochrane or something.
Yeah, I managed to find the original owner's manual for this thing.
Oh, yeah?
No runner. And I found an old parts list. The front ski was $15 to replace it. I don't know what it is now, if you can find them.
What is that? It's a belt drive, a small one.
Yeah, it's like a mini snowmobile track in the back end.
Yeah.
It's a Chrysler product, isn't it?
Chrysler. And
Yeah.
I don't know if they were trying to develop it for the military back in the early 70s.
Yeah, it could be, huh? Oh, yeah.
I was a bridge inspector for the railroad, and I used it to bridge inspect
Oh, yeah?
some of these bridges back in the hills in
Yeah.
Kentucky.
Oh, that's
I never
cool.
get to it. I just rode that down the track.
Yeah.
The railroad, I used to.
I don't know what I'm going to do with this, or if I'm going to do this or not. There's a ton of cost in removing these cars. Even though we're in Pittsburgh and we're super close to the shop, we're 15-20 minutes away from the shop. The problem is, this is, I mean, look, this is 6 feet, right? So we got maybe 8 feet, 10 foot to that shed. And with that Mustang there, I can't get a skid loader in here really. This, we probably have to clean the ground, jack it up, get skates on it, try and move it. And we're in a really hilly area of Pittsburgh here. The 2-car trailer is absolutely not getting in here. There's no shot. I could do this with the tilt deck or the little single car, but then you're just talking a whole day of jockeying. I have to bring the skid loader to get these ones out. Like you said about the yellow car, the rodents, the groundhogs undermined underneath the kind of the drip edge of this building. It was dirt and gravel on the outside, and they came under, and as they were digging, it made that car lay into the beams on the side of this building. So that car physically needs to be like picked up. I'd probably bring the extension forks and try and like pick that thing up, move it over. And the Challenger's got a bad caliper. The caliper's locked up, so we have to drag that car out. So this is like very costly to get this stuff out of here, because we're looking at a low value on the cars anyways. So I mean, this will easily cost me at least $1,000 in labor just to get these out of here. Not my labor, but you know, bringing everybody in the equipment. This car, I think somebody would want, the yellow one. I don't know about this one. This one has good parts, but with the floor being shot and what you can buy these cars for in like a drivable condition, I don't really see anybody putting a floor in it. Because I was seeing these cars like pretty decent, like drivable for like $8. Paul's always got a cool car. He's always got a super cool car. Appreciate it. Hang that up. Thank you, Paul.
That was my buddy Mark. I don't know if you remember, I came over with him a couple times.
Here, we'll hold it up.
Mark Love is,
I deal with a lot of the trucks, like the patina truck stuff. We go out west and we buy these trucks off of farms and stuff and bring them back, and people put on custom frames and new Corvette motors and all that stuff.
this one I think it delivered that green Saab here.
Maybe.
Actually, just before it was out of commission.
Yeah. I might put this in Petey's room. He loves the old trucks.
Yeah, it's good shape. And,
Yeah, it is.
The guy gave it to my friend Mark, and it's too big for any place he had.
Okay.
He thought of you, and he's been saving it for months.
Oh.
To give it to you.
Tell him I said thank you.
The
Yeah.
guy from Sunday is coming back to get the motorcycle Saturday,
Okay.
and
So you have some stuff out of the way.
he's still banging around getting the Saabs, but
Okay.
we'll see what happens.
Okay. Yeah, I'll try and get back
I'll
to
let you
by
know
the
if they go.
weekend. Okay.
He's getting older, and he doesn't want any big projects.
Well, they sit around, they take up room you can make money with, so that's the hard part.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
All right, Ken.
Thanks for
Appreciate it.
dropping by.
Yeah, no problem.
I don't know how you priced up. What did he say?
Yeah. I'll have 1,000 getting them out.
Yeah?
Yeah. And the labor, yeah. The labor and the time, I'll have 1,000 getting them out.
I mean, he's right that European connection is the only way to go.
Okay.
Nobody responds to it.
Right.
Even the Sonnets themselves are not popular at all. One was at the Bentley show yesterday, or Monday,
Yeah.
but
You can't even fit anything. I didn't know they were front-wheel drive. If they were rear-wheel drive, like a Z or something, they'd LS swap it and make a rally car out of it, or
Oh.
like a track car, an autocross. But that's like a weird little transaxle behind that four-cylinder. It's all like, it's all right there. And I don't know what you could put in there front-wheel drive to make it fast. Everybody wants to go fast.
No.
So the yellow one's okay. Somebody would probably use that whole car, but the other ones
Yeah.
are,
now, the only thing that would fit in there is like a Wankel.
I don't know what that is.
the rotary engine like
The Mazda
Mazdas used to have.
Yeah,
But that's short
the
enough.
Dorito motor, they call that.
Yeah, but there's nothing. I mean,
Well,
the
that's
wheels are worth something.
Really?
For sure. Yeah. And I check back with that guy if there's really a
pickup truck
in the
right
next
there, right?
garage.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Might be worth your while just
Maybe,
coming
yeah.
out here.
All right, so I don't know what we're gonna do with that deal. Definitely not my forte. There's not like really any money there. Those cars are just tough. Yeah, I mean, hopefully I find a buyer, but yeah, I don't know if we'll find a buyer or not. Those are some strange cars. They're cool looking, but they're like too small for any kind of hot rodding to be done. Like with a lot of those front engine cars that are rear wheel drive typically in that style, like a Z, people will hot rod those and make race cars out of them. You see them on the autocross tracks, everything gets an LS motor. That's a 4-cylinder front wheel drive. I mean, it is a motor that's in there forward, and then there's this short little transaxle. I mean, there's no drive shaft or nothing. I mean, it's just bolted right to the motor. It's this long, and then it's front wheel drive rather, but it's like a rear wheel drive platform almost. It's really weird. You can't really hot rod it. You're stuck with that. Like Paul was saying, you might be able to get I call them Dorito motors, but the Mazda rotary engines are really small, but they're rear wheel drive platform too. So it'd be very costly to figure out how to make that rear wheel drive. There's no drive shaft tunnel. And I keep saying rear wheel drive because everybody wants to go fast and drift, right? So nobody really wants to autocross with a front wheel drive car. That's weird. So those cars, again, like Paul said and I said, they got to go back overseas. Those cars were based out of Sweden and hardly anybody got one because they only held back 250 of them. So those cars that got held back need parts. They're from Sweden. People from Sweden want them back. So we'll see if I can't find a buyer overseas for them. Hopefully I can. And if not, we're going to let them sit there, unfortunately. I mean, I would like to pull them out. That's, you know, that's the fun part for us, is pulling them out. But, you know, beyond that, it don't make money, it don't make sense, and it would cost me every bit of $1,000 to get those cars out and get them back. So if you're watching this video, so today is like Tuesday the 29th. If you're interested in these cars, they're not going to be expensive. You know, the yellow one's probably the most expensive one. That one might be $6 grand, and then the other ones, like I would do a package if you wanted all of them, and we can help get them to the port, get them in a container, that kind of thing. You know, the whole package there is probably $8 grand. Probably buy all 4 of them. 3.5 cars, 3 complete cars, 1 half a car. Yeah, $8 grand would buy them. They got titles. I believe even the half a car has a title. I still don't know how we get the one next to the garage. That thing is in there tight, but it's cool. I mean, there's cars sitting everywhere, right? So these are the types of vehicles or places that we're looking for. So everybody sends me Facebook ads and Craigslist ads. I'm seeing all that. I'm hunting all day, every day. So check your neighbors' garages. That's what we want. We want these off-market cars buried in garages. There's an old Mercedes sticking out of that garage right back there. There's cars everywhere. Don't so much search on the phone. Talk to your neighbors. When you're driving around, pay attention. Drop a pin, go back. I pay a lot more of a finder's fee for a car sitting in a garage that's off the market than I do something on Facebook that, you know, 30 other people sent me. That's always the hard thing, right? People send me, I get 30 people send me the same ad. I try and figure out who sent it to me first, but it's hard to do. So, yeah, look for those deals. Those are the ones that you want. Off-market cars. Typically not looking for Saabs. Looking for Mustangs, looking for muscle cars, looking for pickups, looking for Impalas, looking for desirable stuff. You know, 58 to 64 Impalas. I don't want to see a 65. I don't want to see any Impala 64 plus. Just hold back those ads. And that's it. If you're interested in this deal, let me know. The stuff's in Pittsburgh. It's all got titles. We can get it out. Let me know. You guys got my number, 412-335-6100, and we will see you on the next adventure. Hey, thanks for watching our video. We really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have cars like these in your garage, if you have a fastback Mustang or convertible Impala, a nice original paint pickup truck or an old cab over truck, and you want to sell it, I'd love to try and put a deal together with you. You can get a hold of me at 412-335-6100. We pay excellent prices. We pay finder's fees. You know, it's no secret. We do make a little money on the YouTube videos, so that allows me to pay, you know, sometimes market value or really good prices for these cars. We'd love to come out and drag it out of your barn. We'd love to film it. We'd love for you to be a part of that whole process. So If you have an original paint or an original old fastback Mustang that needs work, like these ones I have on my trailer, or if you have an old pickup, or again, a convertible Impala, cab over truck, whether it doesn't matter where you are, we buy nationwide here in the United States, all the way as far as California. I've had stuff, New Mexico, Arizona, Oregon, Washington, high desert stuff we love. So, or if you're in the East Coast and it's a rusty Mustang or a rusty convertible Impala, that is fine. We typically don't buy many trucks on the East Coast, but I buy a lot of cars on the East Coast. If you have cab over parts also, especially for these early Fords, I'd be interested in that. It never hurts to send me an email or a text. IronCityGarage@gmail.com. You're welcome to send me an email or a text message, probably the best. You kind of get an instant answer that way. 412-335-6100. I'd love to talk to you. Hope you enjoyed the video, and hopefully we can make a deal on what you guys have on your farms or in your garages.